let me give you 4 considerations on giving. Sabihin niyo nga, considerations. Bakit considerations? Because all giving must be voluntary. Hindi kayo napilit. It will be between you and God. But these are examples that you will find in the New Testament. Number 1, look at this. Consider giving cheerfully. Sino rito pag nagbibigay kayo, masaya kayo, taas ang kamay? Ayan. Sa umpisa, hindi. Di ba? Yung talagang, itong Bombay na itong galing manghingi Di ba? Di ba? Yung parang hirap na hirap ka pa no? Pero darating ang time, you are very cheerful. Nagbibigay ka na. Why? Look at the word. In 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7, it says, each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. Yung dati kong community, hindi pa ako part ng Light of Jesus, meron kaming kultura sa aming prayer meeting na ganito. Ang kultura namin, yung love offering box, nasa gitna. At pag kumanta na ang music ministry, fast song kami palagi. Tapos ang gagawin ng mga magbibigay, lahat na magbibigay, tatayo at pupunta dito sa love offering box nang sumasayaw. Hindi naglalakad. Tayo naglalakad lang, di ba? Kultura namin, sumasayaw. Ay, grabe, kitang-kita mo. Fast song. Talaga mabilis. Kitang-kita mo yung iba, grabe sumayaw. Bakit? Malaki ang ibibigay. Yung maliliit, konting sayaw lang. No? Ganyan. Halatang-halata mo, maliit ang bibigay nito ngayon. Gano'n, no? But it expresses what? I love giving to the Lord. So that's one consideration. Give cheerfully. Si Kuya may katabi mo, dali. Sabi mo sa kanya, give cheerfully. Number 2, consider giving consistently. Consistent. Tingnan mo, in 1 Corinthians 16:2, on the first day of every week, each one of you should set aside a sum of money in keeping with your income. Every week, magsabi, magbigay. Linggo-linggo. Yan ang first century Christians, they give weekly. Siguro ikaw, you give quincenas at katapusan. Pero yung Kristiyano noon, every week, nagbibigay. Kung ano yung binigay ni Lord, binibigay din nila. A percentage or what is in their heart, they give. Naalala ko yung bata, yung apo, tinanong ng lola, Apo, nagsimba ka na ba? Opo. Mabait ka ba sa simbahan? Opo. Paano mo nasabing mabait ka? Ay, kasi po, maliit na bata Kanina po, may lumapit sa aking babae, may dalang basket, punong-puno ng pera. Ang sinabi ko, no thank you. Grabe, kala niya, inaalok siya, di ba? No? So please, give consistently. Si Kuya may katabi mo, sabi mo, give consistently. The third, consider giving proportionately. Anong ibig sabihin ng proportionately? According to how much God has blessed you. Okay? St. Paul says, in keeping with your income. In keeping with your income. Tingnan nyo ang ating Catholic Church. Our official teaching on giving never used the word tithe. Hindi ho tayo gumagamit ng salitang tithe. O sa Tagalog, ikapo. Sabi nyo nga, ikapo. Takot ang mga tao sa salitang ikapo. Pag sinabing ikapo, naku po, Diyos ko po, wag na po. Yan ang sagot natin. Paatras ng paatras, di ba? Ayaw natin yan. Kaya ang simbahan marunong. In the Catechism of the Catholic Church, anong sinabi? The faithful are obliged to assist with the material needs of the church, each according to his own ability. Yung kaya mo lang, ha? So you need to give that way. And finally, consider giving with discretion. Ano po yan? You know, Jesus was against publishing the names of generous donors. Ayaw niya yan. Di ba? Because it misses the whole point. Kaya once you give, please do not expect any recognition in return. Here at the feast, we want you to write your names. Gusto po namin yan. So that we could put some records to it. Ha? Pero hindi ho tayo ganito. Ha? Na pag ikaw yung nagbigay, kailangan ma-recognize ako. Pag hindi ako na-recognize, hindi ako magbibigay. Ganyan. Hindi ho yan. Ayaw natin yan. Siguro sa ibang simbahan, ganoon. May mga parokyang ganyan magpapadonate ng mga mondo blocks na upuan. Pero palalagyan nila ng pangalan ng pamilya nila. Cordero Family. Sa lahat ng mondo block. Para pag sisimba sila at walang maupuan, yun ang uupuan nila. Pag may nakaupo, excuse me, Cordero ka ba? Hindi. Akin po. Di ba? Ganyan. Yung iba, papapaskil pa talaga kung ano pang ayaw natin yan. Hindi ho tayo ganyan. Yan ang ibig sabihin niya. May discretion. Dahan-dahan. But these are all considerations. My prayer, brothers and sisters, is that you don't need to be exhorted anymore. Panalangin ko po ito, ha? You don't need to be encouraged anymore to give generously to God. Why? It's automatic. Ang tawag po dyan, free will offering. Sabihin nga, free will offering. And my prayer is the radical generosity of us feasters. Yan ang aking panalangin. But let me tell you a story. Can we all stand, everybody? Last week, I was not here because I was in Feasts Conference in Mindanao in CDO. But 2 weeks before that, I was here preaching. Tama-tama, session natin nangyari yun eh. On the second session, love offering time, pag sabi ko pa lang, come brothers and sisters, give to God with joy. Wala ho tayong love offering basket dito. Naalala nyo ba, kayong mga nandito? May mga permanent seats na kayo, di ba? Wala yung love offering basket dyan. Yung naghahawak, wala. Nandito lang, tsaka mga nasa likod. Alam nyo, dito ako natuwa. Kasi una, naalarma ako, hala, nasa na yung love offering basket? Ba't wala yung naghahawak dito? Hala, pero mamaya napangiti na ako. Kasi yung mga tao dito, alam niyo ginawa nila? Nakipagsiksikan sila doon. Dito sila nagbigay. Galing, no? Pwede namang hindi. Kasi wala eh. Wala. O to, pandagdag sa siomay. Di ba? Imuwi na lang. Yung iba, dito talaga nakipagsiksikan. Yung iba, pumila pa ron para makapunta. Yung iba, dumiretso sa labas kasi may love offering sa labas. Free will offering. Hindi na pinipilit. And believe me, if you continue to do that, you will have more than enough. You will have more than enough. Because more than enough is radical generosity. That is this. Yan ang radical generosity.